My name is Nikes, and welcome to my channel. Insecurities. Everybody has insecurities. I have insecurities, you have insecurities. Even the people who you might not think have insecurities, they have insecurities as well. Even on YouTube, there are videos in which people tell their audience all about their insecurities, and that they're just like everyone else in the world. They have things about themselves that they consider flaws. Whenever we look in the mirror, we always notice the things about ourselves that we don't quite like, things that we'd like to change if we could, or things that we just consider flaws. Unfortunately, we hardly ever take the time to look in the mirror and see the things that we do like about ourselves. For some reason, we tend to fail to appreciate all the things about ourselves that we like and that make us into who we are. Oftentimes, when people try to express their self-love, they're met with criticism from others, and they're seen as conceited or very prideful of themselves, which really isn't the case at all. With that being said, today's video is not about my insecurities. Today's video is about all the things that I like about myself. I will be telling you guys both physical and intangible or personality aspects that I like about myself. So without further ado, let's freaking go, dude. First thing that I like about myself are my eyes. As you can see, I wear glasses, which means that I have impaired vision. However, I quite like wearing glasses. I think they add a little personality to my appearance. I just think my eyes as a whole are very pretty. They're brown and they're round and shaped like almonds, so I think that's pretty cool. That I like about myself is my skin color. As you can see, I am a black girl, which means I have brown skin, very melanated skin. I learned that having melanin is very advantageous in the fact that the more melanin a person has, the less likely they are to suffer from skin damage. So that means people with melanin or an excess of melanin are less likely to contract skin cancer and to suffer from aging. The third thing that I like about myself is my hair. I have type 4C hair, which is kinky coily hair. It's black. Obviously my hair isn't in its natural state right now, but it's 4C hair. Recently I have begun to embrace my natural hair, and I've started learning how to style my hair. The fourth thing that I like about myself is my height. I am 5'2", which most people would consider very short. However, I think it's the perfect height for me. I'm still able to get on roller coasters at the amusement parks, so that's pretty cool. There are also some advantages of being short. If I'm able to, I'll upload a pic right here showing the research that I did on the advantages of being short. The fifth thing that I like about myself are my beauty marks. I know most people refer to them as moles, but I like to say beauty marks. I have 5 of them, one right here on my shoulder, one right here on my right index finger, one right here on my left wrist, one on my stomach, which you obviously can't see, and also one on my right shin, which you can't see as well. I like my beauty marks. I think they add a little pizzazz to my brown skin. Now I'll be telling you guys the intangible and personality aspects that I like about myself. First off, I like my taste in music. I listen to multiple types of music. However, I don't really listen to much country or jazz. My favorite genres of music are hip-hop, rock, and pop. The type of hip-hop music that I prefer to listen to is rage rap and punk rap. For rock music, I mostly prefer alternative, hard rock, and metal. For pop music, it doesn't really matter too much what kind of pop music for me. it's whatever. A few artists that I listen to include NASCAR Aloe, Craig Zinn, and Zilla Kami. For rock music, I enjoy listening to In This Moment, OTEP, and Meg Myers. For pop music, I listen to Faith Marie, Femme, which is actually a J-pop group, Japanese pop, so I like their music. All of the artists that I listen to, I would consider A1 artists. They make very good music, at least I think they do. I enjoy their style and just how they express themselves through their music. I enjoy very much. My favorite thing about listening to music is discovering new artists and songs to listen to. The songs might not always be new, but for me they are if it's my first time listening to them, so I would consider them a new artist or a song. I mostly listen to music on Spotify, but I also have an app called Musi in which I listen to music too. It's much better than YouTube because there are no ads and you can listen to it with your phone off. So if your phone is off, you can continue listening to your music. The second thing that I like about myself intangibly is my drawing skills. I consider myself pretty good at drawing. I'm improving on my work every day, and I just enjoy learning about art, learning new ways to draw, seeing my growth and improvement on my art. I actually have an art account on Instagram at Nikes_Morgan, which I'll put in the description box down below, and I'll probably have it on the screen as well. So if you want to see some of my art, you can go follow that account. I also have a Patreon that I just started in which I post, exclusive art content. So if you want to see some really cool art from me, you can subscribe to that one as well. The third thing that I like about myself is my intellect. I know that all of my knowledge and wisdom comes from God himself, and I just appreciate being smart because I can teach people new things and I can also learn new things. I enjoy learning, especially when it's something that I'm interested and passionate about. For example, like I said before, I like to draw, so learning about drawing is something that I am very keen to. I was also considered a GATE student. GATE stands for Gifted and Talented Education, which basically refers to the education of extraordinary students. At least that's what I saw on Google. I wouldn't consider myself extraordinary, but it's whatever, I guess. The fourth thing that I like about myself is that I am hardworking, or at least I can be when I want to be. I appreciate my ability to work. I currently work part-time at Goodwill. This is actually my second job. I had a job before in which I did some landscaping. I've been working at my job currently that I have right now for a few months actually. So, I've been there for a while. I'll mention once again that I like to draw. So, because I like to draw, I work very hard at it. I try to draw every day if possible. If not, then every other day. But yeah, I like to draw, so that's something that I work very hard at. It's actually something that I want to make my career if possible. So I'm gonna keep working hard at that. The fifth thing that I like about myself is my sense of humor. I consider myself a fairly humorous person. I enjoy laughing. My favorite movie genre besides horror is comedies. So even when I'm watching horror movies, those can be comedic for me, especially when I'm with my sister. We have a tendency to point out all of the weird faces and sounds that characters make, so we just tend to laugh at them over that. And it's just like really fun when I'm with them. We're always laughing, so... The sixth thing that I like about myself is that I am an introvert. A lot of people get the misconception that introverts are shy people, which isn't true most of the time. Some introverts are shy, I'll have to admit. However, I am not shy at all. I'm just very selective in who I talk to and have conversations with. I don't like small talk. It's just not for me. But as an introvert, I enjoy spending time alone, especially when I'm just alone in my room. I like to draw, listen to music, and watch Netflix or YouTube. So yeah, I enjoy that very much. And also, I just like that I don't need to be around people in order to have fun. For me, just doing what I do, like by myself, is fun. Like I said, drawing. I enjoy that very much. So yeah. So that was all the things that I like about myself. Well, not all the things, there are more things, but I just decided to do 11 for today. Comment down below if you like this video. Also comment down below if you didn't like this video. I mean, all engagement is good engagement, I guess. Also comment down below things that you like about yourself. I think it's high time we just like stop with all the self-deprecation. Well, I mean, we're not gonna completely stop. I know I'm not gonna stop self-deprecating, but like I want to try to, be a little bit more self-loving. I think it's just as important to acknowledge all the things that you like about yourself as it is to acknowledge the things that you don't like about yourself. Both things make us who we are, and I think it's okay to express who you are. As long as you're not putting anyone else down, then I think it's amazing for others to uplift themselves. If you want to see more videos from me, I guess you can subscribe. I plan on posting every Thursday. I can't make any guarantees, but that's what I'm hoping to do. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you when I see you.